Hello! In this third of a series of fundamental videos on the tenor saxophone, I'll be talking about creating an effective but short warm-up routine that is effective for both students of middle school, high school ages, even students in college and beyond. These warm-up techniques will cover generally every area of the saxophone that will be encountered while playing, and you can do more research and find other exercises that can help you push your warm-up techniques even further. All right, the first thing that we're going to talk about when it comes to warming up on the saxophone is giving yourself a tone and tuning warm-up. I think the best way to do this is to pick a scale or a very simple melody and play it very slowly. What you're focusing on here is clarity of tone, consistency of tone, and the intonation across the registers. On tenor, one of the easiest scales to play is our G major scale. So we'll start 1, 2, 3 with G major, and we'll simply walk up the scale. G, A, B, C, D, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, E, F sharp, G. And we're going to want to do this in at least half notes, if not whole notes or beyond. We're going to want to listen to consistency of tone as we move from one note to the next, consistency of tone across registers, and whether or not we're matching tuning. Here is an example. Of course, that was only going up one octave. You can go up and down. You can start at the very bottom of the horn on low B and play all the way up to high F sharp, going through the entire range of the scale. But that's just a quick example. Another way you can warm up on tone and tuning is by picking simple melodies, such as Amazing Grace. If we were to play that in the key of G, starting on G, opening with a fourth, G, C, E, C, E, D, C, A, G. Of course, that's just one simple melody. Another could be simple gifts, perhaps Shenandoah. There are plenty of easy folk tunes, even Yankee Doodle played slowly will work for this kind of exercise. But after doing that for just a couple minutes to get yourself warmed up and kind of settled into your playing position, we're going to want to work on a little bit of technique. So the easiest way, I think, to work on technique is to pick a scale or a scale pattern and play through it at a speed that is comfortable for you, that you can play at a steady tempo, but one that's pushing you and making you work to play evenly and with clean technique. I'm going to demonstrate this by playing first a C major scale, 1 octave up and down, and then I'm going to play C major thirds, 1 octave going up. And I'm going to play each of them at a tempo that I feel very, very comfortable playing at a nice steady, even clip, and one where I can, for sure, hit every note right in time and not feel like I'm having to rush or feel frantic about it. Of course, that was rather slow. I could go significantly faster. I could go significantly slower if I wanted. But the point of this is to find some kind of relevant piece of technique to practice that's going to get your fingers warmed up. If you're playing a piece in E major, for instance, and you have a section of E major thirds, it might be a good idea to warm up with your E major thirds scalar pattern. That sort of warm-up is going to get you ready to play not just the saxophone, but play the music that you're about to play on the saxophone. And that's really what a good warm-up should be doing, is getting you prepared to play whatever it is that you're about to rehearse or perform or practice or whatever else. Finally, we want to hit at least one other area of the saxophone, and that's going to be articulation. The easiest and quickest way to get the most bang for your buck in articulation is to use a scale and practice articulation patterns. Now, these patterns can vary. They can be anything from as simple as slur 2 for 16th notes, 8th notes, etc., to tongue 1 slur 3, tongue 1 slur 3, or tongue 1 slur 3, slur 2 slur 2, tongue 1 slur 3, slur 2 slur 2, etc., etc. You can practice with these different articulation combinations, and if you're good, you'll practice the ones that come up in the music that you're about to play to warm up your tongue. That's going to be one of the most important parts of creating character in music, is exactly how we're articulating. So if I want to stick with this G major scale that I've been playing, I might say, I'm going to practice the pattern slur 2, tongue 2 today. Now, if I want to do that slur 2, tongue 2 the whole way through, I'll have to go up to the 9th. And you can see how warming up my articulation in that way is going to make me a little bit more aware of the articulations that are going to pop up in the music that I'm playing. I want to make sure that I'm always bringing out that kind of character that the composer has written, because if not, music can start to sound a little bit samey. With all those three areas of basic warm-up covered, you will be set to master any music that's put in front of you. Thank you for watching.